Alright. So, I've been thinking to myself, the Bengals might be my match. Even though I don't want them to be my match, I might bring out the big guy. The big old halfback, Zachman 2020. For the Cleveland Browns. I hope I do finally come back to them. Because I'm not accepting defeat from one single team. I could beat any other team. Fine. Like I was crushing the Saints with the Minnesota Vikings and I was doing really good. But the Bengals, I just can't do nothing against them. So,
hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley,
what does that tell you?
Madden 17 on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's the Bengals going up against the Browns. With that, let's get up to Cleveland. We're standing by our Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here on Thursday night. We've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
I gotta win.
Hi again, everybody. I'm Brandon.
Especially since my career guy is on this team.
Charles Davis and Charles,
Browns.
we saw in the open. We've got a couple of great running backs in this game tonight, each capable of putting a team on his back.
And I'm excited
Yeah,
to talk
Isaiah
about the
Crowell.
runners, not just the passers who have a big hand and who's going to win this game.
Hope I'm in
Both
good
of these
shape.
guys are do it all. Can run it, can catch it. I can't wait to get this one started.
There's Mike Nugent now to put this one in the air. And off we go from Cleveland.
Okay.
Now it's Duke Johnson here on the return.
And I got
Nice
Duke
return,
Johnson.
sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback hailing from USC. It's Cody Kessler.
A superior high school athlete.
No. Before we get this officially underway, depth chart. Oop. I remember creating my guy. Did he really not save? Oh no. This does not look good. Oh no. Oh no, this does not look good. Crap. Oh well, I got Isaiah Crowell, so I should be in pretty good shape.
He actually played the quarterback position like a point guard, distributing the ball to all of his playmakers and letting them do the work.
Now the third-year man from Alabama State, Isaiah Crowell.
Nice. I'll take that run.
This one up to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they hit loose. It's incomplete. Okay, Charles, who are you picking to highlight here as we show the starters for the Cleveland Browns?
I like how you said highlight because I'm going to go with Isaiah Crowell, the running back, because if you go
Good
back to his
choice.
high school days, he was in the spotlight. Actually announced he's going to the University of Georgia holding up a bulldog puppy. Didn't work out there. Went to Alabama State and had a nice career. Undrafted,
Go, Isaiah.
unheralded, but had a really nice year in 2015, so he's trying to bring
Very
the
well.
spotlight back.
Thank you.
First down as he's up to the 48.
A good explosive run there sets him up with a new set of downs, and every team wants to start their game with a really nice drive. 3 and out.
Pretty promising so far. Uh-oh, maybe not.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull.
Gary Barnage, why would you do that?
To go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play. It's a nice catch there by Gary Barnage, and there's no getting around it. The emergence of him has been nothing short of stunning, hasn't it?
Yeah, first 6 years.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And he'll wind up losing
Not
5
good.
yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run.
Oh
This is
my
Hill.
God.
And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So Jeremy Hill got the call there, and he's trying to pick his yardage back up. 2 years ago, Charles, he was over 1,100. Last year, below 800.
This is turning into a storybook rivalry
2015 season, you know his determination is
between me and Cincy.
And caught right side, Green. And he'll be taken down, but not
Crap,
before
man.
he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Boy, it was fun to watch Green battle with Josh Norman over in London. What a one-on-one matchup. And Green, he played well, 121 yards, 9 catches on 18 targets.
I like how you sum that up, that one-on-one battle, because every time we sit down with teams and coaches and talk about things, how many times they say, well, we have to win our one-on-ones on the perimeter? Well, that was one to watch. Hey, Green, he can be scintillating at times.
3 yards remaining here on second down.
Come on now.
The play fake to Hill. Dalton. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to float this one deep right side. There they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't
Watch the
connect.
booth
Now
come
it's
back.
third.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
What about
Nice commentary.
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Why isn't no one trying to cover him?
Bengals touchdown. Tyler Eifert, 42 yards. And the Bengals are going to take.
You guys must be really stupid.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a
Like,
fallback.
really?
Throw it to them
You
when
gotta
all
be
else
that
fails.
stupid.
Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent
I
now
still
to
got
kick
time.
this one away. This
I mean,
will field it
touchdown
at the
this early.
5.
So.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland
Bring out
Browns
Isaiah
coming back
Crowe
on
a lot
offense,
more.
and we've talked about it. Everyone knows they're 0-8. They've had some close games, including this past week, just a 3-point loss to the Jets, but they can't seem to get over the hump, partner.
I know their head coach, Hugh Jackson, pretty well. I coached with him in college. And if they can keep Josh McCown healthy for more than a 2-game stretch, because that's been the biggest issue they've had, the revolving door quarterback, no consistency, there's no way that this team is going 0-16. Not in his makeup, not in his character, and he won't let it happen.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. On second down, Kessler. No, he almost
Oh
had
my
it.
God.
Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different than driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? 'Cause that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. On third down, Kessler.
Nice.
Over the middle to Pryor. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play in any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Kessler. This is complete to Hawkins. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call.
I
like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals on
Andy
offense.
Bomber Dalton.
They played the tie
That's what it should be called,
Washington.
Bomber.
Not Dalton's best game. 284 and a touchdown, but an interception and a costly fumble in overtime as well.
And unfortunately, it fits how Cincinnati's season has gone so far. Every time you think they've gained a little traction and are starting to play like we've known the Bengals to play before, they hit another stop sign again.
Where are you going?
That was one of those in England.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the offense trots out onto the field.
And A.J. Green is an absolute playmaker on the perimeter for his team.
I mean, I admire the team. I really do like Cincinnati's guts. I just can't let them win. This is one little team. I can't let them do this.
Dalton to Hill on the draw. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
Joe Hayden does everything with incredible speed.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton.
Come on. There you go.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
So on is the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down. And take it right on the 30. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. This Bengal defense now making their way back out onto the field. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again. On second down, here's Crowell. And they'll stop him.
I like Crowell.
On the midfield strike.
Crowell.
3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now
Keep mispronouncing his name.
And a little more than a yard. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. From midfield now, here's Kessler. And he finds Barnage. He's got it. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with the football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. A first down carry now for Crowell.
Go!
And a cut to the sideline. They get 25 yards out of that one. And that'll be good for a Cleveland
There you go.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play?
Counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Well, they're certainly running the ball pretty well on this drive, and all I remember as a secondary guy was if you're making a lot of tackles in the game, that's usually not good for your defense. You've got to figure out how to keep things in front of you because you know there's 3 levels, defensive line, linebackers, and into the secondary. And if the third level is leading your team in tackles, as a general rule, things aren't going so well for your defense.
Now it's Kessler.
What?
He almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Now it's Kessler. And this is caught on the sideline.
Review that.
Out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
I'll take the 3.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but he was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Have guts.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Eifert coming off just his 2nd game of the year, played limited snaps in his first week back, but he put in a full shift over in England.
And they've been waiting for this for most of the season, to get Tyler Eifert back at full strength, full go, because what he does for Andy Dalton at the quarterback position, that target,
I feel a fumble coming on.
AJ Green that much more effective wide, too.
Yeah, Dalton found Eifert 9 times, over 100 yards and a score in that game.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Come on,
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He stopped immediately
Just
there.
jumped.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I do know from experience that
That
when
was
you slow
good.
down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
So Dalton now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Oh.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, Kessler. Pryor has it complete.
Pryor, dude.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. It's been a first half to forget for the Browns. There's no escaping that at 0-8. But Terrell Pryor, he's been a bright spot.
And he's one of those guys that coming out of Ohio State, there's a lot of debate. Is he truly a quarterback, or would he be better suited to play wide receiver because of his athletic ability? I was firmly in the camp that he was a wide receiver. I never saw him as an NFL quarterback. If he had adapted to the top receivers in the league and would have been doing it for the last few seasons.
He's on pace this season for 1,000 yards, 101 yards in Week 8. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball.
Nowhere.
They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Adam Jones, the longtime NFL corner, able to get him down. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Kessler underneath for Johnson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47,
Come on.
so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Got it.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd down following the run.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down.
I don't
run.
clear out my
Offense
defense.
staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Looking left sideline, incomplete. Brandon LaFell, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. And they're going to go soft on the corners. 3rd down.
Maybe I'm giving my defense too much assignments.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Maybe Andy Dalton felt rushed.
Here's Kevin.
Hey, I'm not taking anything away from Andy Dalton. I think he's a phenomenal football player.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
That's a better view.
Now Kessler on first down. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Oh, sweet.
Now Kessler on second down. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
On the run, it's Crowell. And he'll push this. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake.
Go.
Wide open receiver complete. It's a big play that time on a fake punt. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Well, kind of interesting for sure. It worked out for them. They only had a yard to go. You know, when you do that fake punt, you're kind of starting back further than you need to when you only have 1 yard.
Yeah, and I guess they felt like that.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Andrew Hawkins from 8 yards out. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Nice.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula.
Not fired, touchdown.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Bengals getting set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, your energy...
Gotcha.
Taken down. Back in his own 7.
Finally.
Schobert, the rookie from Wisconsin. In there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
All right, just snap the ball.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable here from the 38. Look at the spin. Balance.
Oh, that's a face mask.
There. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. And now Cleveland geared up to take the near midfield goal. Maybe take a couple chances, see if he get in field goal range. And it's a fumble. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, here's Kessler, and he gets it down to the 32. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on third
I'm just
down,
going
the
to
field
take my
goal unit will
chances.
come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it complete. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley.
I should have went
EA
triangle.
Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Browns have struggled to avoid costly mistakes. The Bengals, though, aren't pulling away to this point, even with the turnover margin going their way. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 3rd and long. Kessler's under fire and will throw the pick. Ilo Cousins happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive. Offense out now following the INT. Dalton's got the completion from the gun. And this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. 4th down, inches to go. And he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 8-yard line. Browns now later on the drive. The pass will be completed into coverage, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Browns up on
Only
touchdown.
4 plays?
That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
No, you better just take a touchback.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well.
Yep, there we go.
Jeremy Hill. He's at the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Here we go.
Jeremy Hill, 75
No,
yards.
Cincinnati's just going,
And the
oh,
Bengals
come
are an extra point
along.
away from tying up this football game. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah,
Wow.
about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive
Unacceptable.
guys, plays like that really hurt.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Now here's Johnson. Oh, look at the juke. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to face a third down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Now it's Kessler, and he finds Barnage. He's got him. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Okay.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Kessler.
God dang.
Up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
I want to stop him, dude.
We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. Last drive, touchdown surrendered. Here, see if they can stop it.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
It's second down. Dalton looking. And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
On second down, Hill looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
Now Dalton finding time. Still back.
There you go.
He'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Joe Schobert in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Here's Kevin Huber now. He's been terrific so far. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing now, Kessler on first down. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Uncommon?
On second down, Kessler. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
There you go.
And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they were...
Oh, no.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Ray Malaluga. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That would be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And you convert on 3rd.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Come on, guys. Where's my defense?
Second down, Dalton.
You got to be kidding me.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Oh my God.
Tyler Eifert, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have
This is my 4th confrontation. I just didn't even record the 3rd
I know
one.
we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great.
And now it's
Oh.
blocked.
Go, 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 go.
Defense has it. And he gets it past the 30, but not much further than that. And the extra point attempt snuffed down.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams group, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they get great effort there. Blocked the extra point and really gave them a lift after giving.
What was that?
Up his score.
Yeah, gave
That's
it the
funny, you're
touchdown,
further
lost the
away.
lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it. They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Kessler on second down. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And they get him down, but not before
Pryor,
he takes
man.
it across the 40-yard line. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone
I gotta look
coverage,
for
which
that
means
number
you just have
11
to
jersey.
find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a play fake here on first down. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Oh, my God.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
This is some scary crap.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. This one complete to Coleman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I should be calling timeout.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I know. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Crap.
And the Bengals grab it. And the return
Let it be on them.
right at the 44-yard
Please,
line.
God, dude.
Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on.
And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going. On 3rd down, Crowell. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 44 yards away. He'll look to throw.
Catch it.
That's caught. It's Thomas.
Oh, my God.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, I don't want to overlook the touchdown because that was huge. That ties the game. But you know where I'm going, don't you?
Need the PAT, and then you need to stop on defense.
Yeah, in a big way. The guy kicking the ball through the post, that's where all the spotlight shifts to now.
And they have taken the lead
My
here
God.
in this 4th quarter.
This could be the end of the storybook.
Now after the score, it's Parkeon to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy
They still
of
have
the
time,
30.
too.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's got his man on the crossing route. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And quickly, they get to the line. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. This remains a 1-point game. The defense did their job. Now the offense here late, they just need to kind of hold on, seal this victory.
And the defense did it so well, didn't they? Didn't allow.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Red zone opportunity.
This is unbelievable.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he's across for the touchdown.
I
and
did
in
it.
the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7.
Yes.
Now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Browns. That is sad. Try to do it with the Giants. Can't. Try to do it with Baltimore. Unrecorded. Can't. I did it with the freaking Browns.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I did it with the Browns.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that
This is
shot.
unbelievable.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. One receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Wow.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last
I finally
play.
defeated
Great job
Cincy
defensively
with
to
the
get
Browns.
pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it.
You
and
have
they
got.
came up with the
I can
interception
do
and
it
sealed
with.
the
I
victory.
cannot do it with the Giants or Baltimore, but I can do it with these guys. So I guess I could go back to undefeated.
That'll do it for us.
Since that
for
was
Charles
basically a
Davis
storybook
and all
now.
our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
You have got. Well, that was the end of the storybook rivalry. Maybe I'll redo it. Maybe sometime in the near future. Maybe Christmas time. And if you really enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And if you want, and go ahead, go subscribe for more content like this. You won't get any other better football than me. So come back. Get your football action here on the one-stop shop. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think I did. Because this is your #1 place for Madden football.